right, hockey fans, welcome to Potsdam. Day 2 of this Potsdam tournament. We have IHC, the Immaculate Heart Central Cavaliers in blue, going from left to right. Saranac Lake Placid in white, going from right to left. So you may notice that IHC was the visiting team yesterday, and Saranac Lake Placid was the home team yesterday in their games, and that continues again today. And after this, Ontario Bay and Potsdam will play, and Ontario Bay will be the visiting team 2 days in a row, and Potsdam will be the home team 2 days in a row. Not really that big of a deal, except home team gets last change on face-off, so perhaps that makes a difference. Perhaps it doesn't. What I do know is it's cold in here, and that water that these players are walking on is frozen. There's some confusion amongst the game starts. Some people thought games started at 11. I thought it was take the ice at 11, game starts at 11:15. And apparently it was take the ice at 11:15 and the game starts at 11:30. Oh no. Not exactly sure what is we're waiting for right now, but we are waiting. We've got 2 officials, we've got 2 teams. There's only 1 person up in the scorer's box, most likely the clock operator. 1 gentleman just came down. I don't know what's happening, but we'll experience it together, whatever it may be. So the snack bar here is actually quite good. They got good poutine. The burgers are good. They're late on their hot chocolate delivery, though. So I drank all the hot cocoa yesterday, and there is none left for today. All out of that powder. And that's unfortunate. Nobody wanted to go to Sam's Club and get a big box of Swiss Miss because I don't think there's a Sam's Club up here. The closest one might be in Watertown. That's over an hour away. Oh, we were waiting for Roarin'. Well, we're done waiting for Roarin'. Now we're waiting for the next thing. Delay a game, 2 minutes. You put a ref in the penalty box at 2 minutes. Although I don't think it's their fault. Oh, we've got an open door over there. Ever so curious as to what's happening. If only they had a way to communicate with the crowd to let us know what's going on. Well, this could be an opportunity for me to tell some jokes. You guys know any good jokes? It's watching here. Then feel free. Make sure you subscribe so you can chat. The Dan-Dalin, a positive influence happy to deliver this game to you in all of its joy and excitement. Shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on North Jefferson Street in Pulaski, next to the Dollar General. And here we go. Something about goalies being late. I guess Saranac Lake Placid didn't want to start their 9th grader in net. Announcer anyway, he's talking too fast. A mental note, when you're using a microphone, you have to pause. So, we've got Ethan Knight on defense. Gerald Woodruff on defense. David Montroy on offense. Aiden McCormick on offense. Eli McCormick, number 21, on offense. And in goal, senior, number 1, Scotty Nichols. And perhaps they're going to treat IHC as the home team in actuality. So now for IHC, we've got on forward, number 4, Nathaniel Juarez. Forward, number 7, Aiden Trimper. On forward, 17, Aaron Hagelin. On defense, number 18, Will Frank. And number 22, Carter Nethers. Maybe he's playing forward and Hagelin's going to play defense. And in goal, number 1, Roarin Young. We'll listen to the national anthem. Remix. Ready to go here for puck drop at Pine Street Arena in Potsdam, home of the Sandstoners. What's a Sandstoner, you may ask? Google it, for crying out loud. You're sitting on your phone during an intermission. Look that up.
Go away!
Cavs are ready. SLP's ready. Goalie's ready? Maybe. Here's the official. Nethers taking the face-off for IHC, and the face-off won by Saranac Lake Placid's Eli McCormick. SLP dumps that puck all the way in deep. Aiden McCormick takes it around back behind the net. In the corner, gets checked by Nate Juarez. Puck comes up to the point, fired back into the corner. And now in a trapezoid with it, David Montroy puts this over to the corner. Nethers comes over, plays this back for Aaron Hagelin. Had a hard time handling it, or didn't catch it the way he wanted to, but recovered nicely. Here's Aiden Trimper squeezing his way, trying to. Nethers with a stick to the face of Aiden McCormick. Hagelin, nice job holding on to that puck. Nethers softly punches it forward, turned back by Ethan Knight. Far side, a puck dumped down by David Montroy. Hagelin all the way across for Juarez. Juarez called for it. Open ice check, down he goes, and the puck slid by Carter Nethers. He was trying to go with the play that they were devising, didn't realize that Juarez was going to be taken out. Ethan Knight sends that up along to Montroy. Montroy doesn't get it. Sam Miller brings this puck in, or holds this puck in. Miller tried passing it up, just missed Cooper Esposito. Cooper going around, trying to get around Ethan Knight. Ethan Knight is a well-developed defenseman, though. Not going to let that happen. Not yet, anyway. Battle for this puck along the boards, pulled away by Miller. Tries passing it up, and now it's dumped forward. Going back to get it is Cooper, ever so casually. Puck pushed out by Paxton Rose. Now, Sam Miller with the puck. Tries to feed this over to Cooper, and he shoots this just wide. Montroy tries clearing this. Grabbed by Noah Thompson. Fires this. Puck goes to the corner. There's a ripper from the point. Misses wide left. Thompson takes this into the corner. Ethan Knight trying to clear this out. Fired on net by Paxton Rose. Comes wide at the point position. Brady Van Brocklin holds that puck, fires it on the side of the net. Picked up Gerald Woodruff trying to get this puck out. SLP dying for a change. IHC's already had one. Maverick Lloyd hustling into the corner. Paxton Rose going off for his change. And this puck comes out, and SLP is going to change like cockroaches when the light comes on. Here's Brady Van Brocklin bringing this puck up at the blue line. Fanned on that shot. Maverick Lloyd putting a check on Brady Foley. Foley sends this in. A puck sent off the side of the net. Coming up, caught by Will Frank. Fires this back towards the trapezoid. And Will's not able to keep it in this time. He's got to chase this down in the neutral zone. Being pressured by Ryan Bartholomew. Bartholomew battling to get that puck. Good job forechecking. Coming in to help out, Tanner Bergenstock fires this puck up for Maverick Lloyd. Lloyd sends this across to Will Frank. Frank passes this off the boards for himself. Hits their center line, dumps that on, and the D changes. Picking that puck up in deep. Bergenstock tries centering it. Goes off the leg of Braden Harvey. SLP trying to get it out. Trimper has it. Line one back on there. This puck is iced by Saranac Lake Placid, and we've got our first whistle of the game at 13:44 remaining in the first period. Not exactly sure. Looks like Scotty Nichols fixing some equipment. Last one out of the locker room. You think he would have had that done before he came out? It looks like he removed the strap. Just put something on top of the net. He's ready now. Nethers taking the face off against Carver Bell. Nethers pulls it back, but SLP comes around. Trimper steps back, and Will Frank sends this into the face-off circle. Frank from the point. Board pass for Trimper. Gets by him. Goes into the trapezoid. Ethan Knight trying to play that puck. Wrapped up by Nethers. SLP sends it around near side. Ryan Bruce, excuse me, played that up, turned back in the neutral zone, back again by SLP. Will Frank picks this up in his end. He's going to skate this back behind his net, drops it back through the trapezoid for Hagelin. Hagelin tries passing this puck up, and here comes Nethers. Board pass to Tripper. Tripper cuts into the middle. Shot, goal! Aiden Tripper! A little bottle pop back there, or whatever it is that Scotty Nichols put on the back of his net. Jumped up in the air. Trimp from Nethers at 3:58. So IHC Cavaliers goal scored by number 7, Aiden Trimper, assisted by number 22, Carter Nethers. 7 from 22, Trimper from Nethers. time of the IHC goal. 3:58 of the first period, and the Cavaliers take a 1-0 lead here in Potsdam at the, I think it's the Bill Carter tournament. I'll check that later. Noah Thompson drops this back for Brady Van Brocklin. Brady passes to Trimp. Trimp hits Juarez on the far side. As the forward line makes some change, that centering pass to Nethers got deflected by Thomas Kilborn Hill. Puck sent up, rides the rails, held in. Puck goes back to Juarez. Nate shot, save made. Scotty Nicholas. Less than 12 and a half minutes in this period. 12:25 to be exact. Sam Miller in to take the face-off. Kicks this puck to the referee, tries pushing us back to the point, doesn't get enough on it. Oh, turned back. Great job by Bergenstock. Paxton Rose tried reaching behind him to get that shot, but now Scotty Nicholas reaches behind him to cover that puck up for the faceoff with 12:12 to go in the first period. Miller again for the faceoff against a giant in Braden Harvey. Look how much taller he is than Sam. Fires this puck all the way around on the far side. Aaron Hagelin sends this into the corner. Ethan Knight trying to get that out. There's a pileup over at the half boards. Puck comes across the middle. Esposito not able to get to it. And this comes around the wrong side of Will Frank. Hustling after it. Sam Miller returns this to Cooper. Cooper fires this across to Paxton Rose. Rose had one guy to beat, but couldn't beat him. Thomas Kilborn Hill turns this puck back. And here's Braden Harvey trying to do something with it. Loses that puck, and Hagelin dumps it in. And that went out of play, I think. Did he send that from before the center line? He must have. It's an icing. Well, if you don't like strong coffee, this is the place to be. It's a little on the weak side today. Faceoff comes into the middle. Yeah, stolen from Maverick Lloyd. Oh, and they cross off sides. Alec Nitre, so anxious to receive that centering pass, he went ahead of the puck. Bergenstock in for the faceoff. Puts this to the right side. Lloyd brings this over. Shot. Save made. Scotty Nicholas. Bergenstock doing the faceoff again. Squaring up against Carver Bell. Carver wins that draw. Puck comes back for Owen Lawrence. Bergenstock trying to hold on to that, and does. Turns this back into the corner. Maverick Lloyd's going to go after it. Lawrence there's as well. Bergenstock sends this to the far corner. Well, I meant Lloyd sent this to the far corner for Bergenstock. My brain sometimes goes dyslexic on it. Bergenstock passes to Lloyd. Lloyd center point shot and a glove save. Catching that puck over his ankle, Scotty Nicholas. All right, we got, I think it's 18 people watching this right now. Let's see if you guys can't find some friends. Let's get to 25. More viewers, the better. The better YouTube, better resources YouTube gives for transmitting this video in better quality. Puck sent all the way around. Will Frank going after it. Moves his puck up to the hash mark. Blocked there by Eli McCormick. Will sends this back around to Killian McClendon. Killian in the corner. Passes this to Nethers. Nethers, hit a breaking Juarez. Juarez didn't take that puck with him. Coming up behind, though, is Trimper. Aiden Trimper out in front. Oh, loses that puck. Not able to go and recover. Killian McClendon tried to be cute with the stick and missed that puck. And that centering pass is way too far ahead of Eli McCormick. Nethers drops McCormick into the boards. And coming over was Aiden McCormick. Rode Nethers like a Red Ryder sled. Nethers is going off. That kid landed on his back and just slid him into the boards. Puck in the circle. Coming back, Nate Juarez picks it up. Backhands this, goes behind Miller. It's going to go all the way down. It's soft and slow. Picked up by Evan Harvey. Harvey draws this puck back. Board pass to get it out into the neutral zone. Sent across by Ryan Bartholomew. Caught by Aiden McCormick. And McCormick receives some retribution from Cooper Esposito. Loose puck picked up. Brady Van Broecklyn fires this around. And we've got a delayed penalty against Saranac Lake Placid. Shot fired by Sam Miller. Save made. Rebound picked up by Cooper in the middle. He did not have possession. But we got a slashing penalty against SLP. $10? Yeah.
I think it was his reaction to getting hit.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah. They called him for slashing, though. Nice job. Oh, grab down and... Is he going to call it? Away goes Maverick Lloyd. Well, that power play's over. Oh, all right. Both for roughing. All right, power play still intact. All right, so we have a Saranac Lake Placid penalty, number 10, Aiden McCormick, 2 minutes for slashing. That penalty was at 7:47. And then we've got incidental minor penalties, IHC's number 9. No, it's Saranac. Wait a minute. Oh, it's 19. Can't even read my handwriting, and I forgot so quickly. So incidental minor penalties, IHC number 19, Maverick Lloyd, 2 minutes for roughing. Saranac Lake Placid number 24, Evan Harvey, 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the incidental minor penalties, 7:53 of the first period. So it stays an IHC power play, and they've got a minute 15 to work with the extra player. Nethers to Trimper. Trimper sends this behind Miller. Miller misses it, and this is cleared by Ethan Knight. Good heads-up play by Ethan. That's why he's the captain. And that's why he's been such a good defender for so long. Here's Nethers moving forward with this puck, tipped by Braden Foley. Nethers stays in possession, passes this over to Sam Miller. Miller tries passing it back to Nethers. Nethers backhands this for Coop. Esposito coming up, backhands this to Sam Miller. Nethers is going off for a change. Coming on is Paxton Rose. Puck sent in deep for Esposito. Rose calling for it as he made his move to the slot. Doesn't get it. Trimper winds up, shot, save. Rose, shot, save. And Miller right there looking for more scraps to pick up for his meal. Nice job by Scotty Nicholas. 26 seconds remaining in the power play for IHC. 7:39 left in the first period. IHC with a 1-0 lead. Paxton Rose taking the face-off against Braden Harvey. Harvey pulls his pack, that clearing pass blocked by Esposito. Esposito gets wrapped up, sends this to the corner. Now it gets knocked forward. Harvey picks this puck up. He's going to skate this down, or he's certainly going to try. Harvey gives this puck overshot. Save made by Roran Young. SLP back behind the net. Sends this up to the point. Thomas Kilborn Hill puts this in deep. Teams return to even strength. Noah Thompson feeds this to Esposito. Esposito gets this around Aiden McCormick. Fresh out of the box. Puck over to Aiden Trimper. Trimper stops short to avoid Eli McCormick. And that puck gets shot, deflected up into the netting. Face off in the SLP zone. 6 minutes, 58 seconds to go in the first period. Sam Miller in to take the face-off. Oh. All right, Sam. All right, Maverick Lloyd in to take the face-off. Last second changes by both teams. Fired by Will Frank, blocked by the leg of Aiden McCormick. Aiden battling his way through, stopped at the blue line. Alec Nitre sends this back into the neutral zone. Owen Lawrence feeds this forward, turned back out by Will Frank. Alec sends this up, turned back by Evan Harvey. Back in by Tanner Bergenstock. Bergenstock diving, trying to keep that puck in, not able to. It comes back for Aaron Hagelin. Hagelin, he dumps his puck in. Off the glass, drops down in the trapezoid. Maverick Lloyd going back, can't get there in time before Evan Harvey sends this around up the board. That's a nice kick by Hagelin. Moves his puck up. Alec Nitrate. Oh, yeah, I thought he had that puck on a break. Puck comes back. Will Frank moves forward, sends this off the boards for Maverick Lloyd. He pops this into the air to drop down into the trapezoid. Maverick hustling off for his change, stealing that puck. Nitrate gets this to Bergenstock. Coming, oh, Nethers couldn't get that shot off. Just missed it. Puck comes out. Back for Will Frank, turns his puck back up to Carter. Carter, soft touch to Alec. Alec, oh, tried to shoot that, and it got blocked by the stick of Evan Harvey. Aiden Trimper on the far side trying to keep that puck in, and it falls right to Braden Harvey. Harvey coming in. He's got Noah Thompson in front of him. Gets around Thompson. Shot. Save. Roaring Young. Sits on that puck like a mother hen. Mama's not going to let that go in. 1-0 IHC with the lead. 5:36 remaining in the first period. Nethers and Harvey squaring off against each other. Nethers, another face-off win. Gets this to Thompson, rips this around, held in by Gerald Woodruff, puts this in deep. Harvey picks it up in the trapezoid, skates around, stops short of the hash marks. Now he still has it at the bottom of the circle, passes this across, and Woodruff couldn't get there in time. Holds his puck until his team got close to the blue line, then dumps it in. Noah Thompson grabs this ahead of the SLP player, Braden Foley, rips this around. Trimper picks it up, passes it to Nethers. Nethers to Juarez. Juarez, loses his advances at Ethan Knight, takes that puck back. Ethan trying to make some space between him and Nethers. Nethers reducing that space, going in, forechecking like a beast. There's a nice check by Juarez. Puck comes by, Trimper feeds this. Oh, that was a tough hit by Nethers. Not Nethers, I mean by Ethan Knight. By Knight, got caught in Thompson's arm. No, Thompson puts this back in. It goes right to Evan Harvey. Evan off the glass for Carver Bell. Picked up by Brady Van Brocklin. Gets this out into the neutral zone for Sam Miller. Miller has that stolen from him by Oren Preston. Oren going back, and Aiden Trimper leans on Carver Bell to get that puck away. Sam Miller has it again. He's got Paxton Rose on the left. Shoot, save, and that rebound goes too far to the far side. Will Frank can't get to it. Picked up by Oren Preston. He gets it out into the neutral zone. Dumped back in by Cooper Esposito. Far corner, Evan Harvey grabs his puck, feeds this out. Nice pass to Aiden McCormick. McCormick to Ryan Bruce. Bruce gets this over the blue line, gets turned back into the neutral zone by Sam Miller. Paxton Rose racing over to it, grabs that puck, trying to feed that along. Miller moves it behind Evan Harvey. Aiden McCormick grabs it, though, and sends this, goes actually off of Paxton Rose's stick. Now back into the, nice poke check by Aaron Hagelin. Oh, you gotta like it when luck's on your side. Here's Cooper Esposito over the blue line. Tries pulling it to the middle, goes down as he falls all over Eli McCormick. Centering pass, Nitrate looking, receiving that errant pass. It went off the side of the goal. Noah Thompson tried stepping up, but couldn't get that by David Montroy. Nice back checking by IHC. Moving forward with the puck now, Tanner Bergenstock. Shot, save, rebound picked up, Aiden McCormick. And now it goes back on net again. I don't know how Brady got that in there. Is that Brady? No, that's not Brady. That was Tanner Bergenstock. I don't know how he got that second shot off, but he did. Two minutes, 57 seconds remain in this first period. 1-0 IHC lead. Face-off won by Maverick Lloyd. Puck goes back in for Bergenstock. Bergenstock battling, gets knocked to the ice by Ethan Knight. Knight flicks this into the neutral zone. Coming back, Noah Thompson grabs it. Dumped in by SLP. They got to check up onside while they do. Brady Van Brockman picks this puck up, gets it to Maverick Lloyd. It makes its way out into the neutral zone. Shot on net, Roaring Young. Dishes it to Noah Thompson. Thompson to Lloyd. Lloyd in the air. Kicked by Gerald Woodruff. Fed up to Braden Harvey. Harvey loses his footing. Ryan Bartholomew there. That's going to be a tripping penalty against IHC. He didn't fall all the way down. Is it really a trip if you don't really fall? That's on Maverick Lloyd. IHC penalty on number 19, Maverick Lloyd. 2-minute minor for tripping. Number 19, 2 minutes, trip. Time of the minor penalty, 14:42 of the first period. And it's a first power play opportunity for Saranac Lake Placid. Harvey to Knight to Harvey to that kid, McCormick. Back to Aiden. Aiden to Eli. Aiden to Eli. To Aiden. To Eli. The one-timer goes high. Puck comes up. Nethers trying to get this by. Aiden McCormick goes into Braden Harvey. He shoots that, goes into the far corner. Eli McCormick picks it up. Eli all the way across to his brother Aiden. Aiden pulls this into Braden Harvey. Puts that on net. It's a goal! Eli McCormick delivers from Braden Harvey. A power play goal. I do believe that was 21 from 2, unless it got tinkered with along the way. Not really sure. I don't know if I'll be able to hear the announcer to find out either, but we'll try.
Go, boy. Go, boy.
Saranac Lake Placid goal scored by number 21, Eli McCormick. Assisted by Braden Harvey. 21 from 2, McCormick, the Eli kind. From Harvey, time of the Saranac Lake Placid power play goal, 15:26 of the first period, and game is tied at 1. Brady Van Brockman sends that forward, goes off a SLP player, back to Scotty Nicholas. Now there's a shot, Sam Miller goes wide. This is poked out. Oren Preston trying to get some speed. Brady Van Brockman, nice back check, stick lift. Picks this puck up, sends it up for Cooper in the neutral zone. Dumped in by Owen Lawrence. Going back to pick this puck up, the beautiful Noah Thompson. Thompson passes this over to Brady Van Brockman. Back to Thompson in a trapezoid. He's got Oren on and puck comes out in front. It's wrapped up at the feet. And it's grabbed by Paxton Rose, who sends that off the boards. Held in, though, by Owen Lawrence. In deep through the trapezoid. Nethers going after it 30 seconds to go. Nethers snaps that back up on the near side. Picking it up, McDonald Nicholas. Or McCade and Nicholas. Sorry, McCade. 20 seconds ago. Puck pulled out. Nethers trying to knock that back in or take it to the corner. And Nethers rips this around. Owen Lawrence grabs this at the point, sends it back. Here comes Aiden Trimper. Trimper over the blue line. 4 seconds. Can't get that shot off. Nethers turns, fires, goes off the leg of Ryan Bartholomew, and that's the end of the first period. After 1 period of play, we are tied. It is 1-1 here in Potsdam, New York. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence. I want to thank my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on North Jefferson Street in Pulaski, New York, next to the Dollar General. They are the official merchandise provider of the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence. Get all of your A Positive Influence merchandise from Two Broke Moms. They can put anything on anything. Just ask them. Power Play Sports, exit 47 off Interstate 81 in Watertown. A complete hockey pro shop with a synthetic indoor sheet of ice and a real indoor sheet of ice. Use the synthetic to practice shooting and test out sticks. Use the real sheet of ice for skills, drills, clinics. Learn to skate for youth and adult, as well as 3-on-3 pond hockey tournaments. stocked with the most current CCM gear and lots of used equipment as well. So if you need it, check out Power Play Sports, exit 47, Interstate 81 in Watertown. Dupree's Cleaning Services, doing interior and exterior cleaning for commercial, residential, and industrial facilities. You can find them at exteriorcleaning315.com. Top Notch Construction and Top Notch Roofing, same company. 2 sets of construction, inside, outside, and all over. Look them up at topnotchroofingcny.com, serving Oswego County and all points south, east, and west. Glory Construction and Development for all of your new building and new structure construction needs. If you're going to have it built in his glory. And they serve Jefferson County and all points north, east, and west. Streamside RV Park and Golf Course, a beautiful, walkable 12-hole course on Tinker Tavern Road in Pulaski. Don't be fooled, that course is challenging. If you want to be greenside, you've got to be streamside. And Divots Restaurant and Bar, located in the clubhouse of Streamside RV Park and Golf Course on Tinker Tavern Road in Pulaski. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, and we'll be back once this Zamboni's done cutting the ice. We are back, hockey fans. Fresh ice laid down on top of the old ice. IHC in blue going from right to left. Saranac Lake Placid in white going from left to right. We are tied at 1 goal apiece. And there's a face-off. Won by Nethers. Down goes Juarez. Puck dumped in by SLP. Save made, Roaring Young. Nice job by Juarez getting that puck around Gerald Woodruff. Oh, nice back check, though, by David Montroy. Loses that puck. Here comes Woodruff going in from Aiden McCormick, and it's a goal. Aiden McCormick. Neutral zone turnover turned into a goal. So I don't know if they're going to give the assist to Montroy, but I will. So Saranac Lake Placid goal scored by number 10, Aiden McCormick, assisted by number 8, David Montroy. What do you say? 10 from 14? Oh, he said 10 from 14. All right, I'll give him that. Well, I didn't even see Gerald out there. It's a shot saved, and that goes up and over. So it was Saranac Lake Placid goal scored by number 10, Aiden McCormick, assisted by number 14, Gerald Woodruff. 10 from 14, McCormick from Woodruff. Time of the Saranac Lake Placid goal, 0:23 of the second period, and SLP leads 2-1 here in Potsdam. SLP wins that draw. Thomas Kilborn Hill sends us up on the side, and that gets ripped back in by Maverick Lloyd. Missed the net, and it comes all the way around and all the way down to the IHC end of the ice. Aaron Hagelin gives that back to Brady Van Brocklin. Touched up Alec Nitrate, feeds this to Tanner Bergenstock. Bergenstock able to dump that puck in. Thomas Kilborn Hill back together, sends this up on the boards. Alec grabs it there, tries centering it. That gets cut off, and that gets dumped back in by Killian McClendon. IHC checks up on sides while Evan Harvey takes that puck to his trapezoid. Moves out to his right side, fires it up to Braden Harvey. Harvey moving forward, has that puck stopped by Brady Van Brocklin, and coming in to scoop that puck up, Tanner Bergenstock. Bergenstock behind his net, tried to pass it with authority to Maverick Lloyd, but missed him. Icing waved off. Evan Harvey with that puck, feeds this up to Braden Foley. Foley to Carver Bell. Bell into the offensive end, loses that puck, and Trimper, little touch to Nethers. Nethers hits the blue line, jumps that in to go after for the chase. In the corner, packs Nate Juarez. Nethers trying to pull that puck out. Goes back in to the trapezoid. Carver Bell there to play it. Bell on the far side, passes this across, misses Oren Preston, and that's going to be an icing. We'll bring this faceoff all the way down next to Scotty Nicholas for the faceoff. 14:37 to go in the second period. 2-1 SLP with the lead. IHC wins that draw. As backhand shot, Nethers just misses the net. There's a shot in front. Paxton Rose not able. Is that no? I'm sorry. It's Aiden Trimper. Back to play on that puck, Will Frank. Will comes away with that puck, snaps this off the boards for Aaron Hagelin. Hagelin. Is it Hagelin? Thank you. Juarez across to Frank. Frank feeds Trimper. Trimper in, shot, save, rebound goes back to the corner. Gerald Woodruff there, and Gerald sends that out of play. We'll have a face-off in the SLP zone.
That's all. That's what I'm told.
Hagelin.
Whatever. I don't know.
13:58 to go in the second period. 2-1 game. Quick shot, save. Paxton Rose goes back into the trapezoid, feeds this over to Miller. Killian fires that back in. Paxton Rose removes an SLP player. Centering pass, Killian not able to get it. Sam Miller shot goes just wide of the net. And Scotty Nicholas with the save. Official making himself feel important. Here's the draw, won by Sam Miller. McClendon trying to feed it back to him. Sam punches this up for Cooper Esposito. Esposito into the corner, gets this away from Owen Lawrence. Punches this for Paxton Rose. Lawrence catches up. Cooper gets a piece of it. Cooper puts a check on, centering pass. Oh, who knew that was going to happen? Killian McClendon. That would have gone in if it was on net, but it wasn't, so it didn't. Puck held in by Tanner Bergenstock. Drops down, bounces almost into the crease. Killian McClendon holds that at the blue line. Esposito not able to play it. Flick forward by Ryan Bartholomew. Bartholomew in all alone. Breakaway shot and a goal! Ryan Bartholomew with the steal from his own blue line. Takes that all the way down unassisted. Saranac Lake Placid goal scored by number 7, Ryan Bartholomew, unassisted. Number 7, unassisted. Time of the Saranac Lake Placid goal, 4:04 of the second period. There's a shot by Alec Nitre, save made. Scotty Nicholas, thank you.
I think it's Alec. No, it's not.
What? It's Alec.
Is it Alec?
Yeah, he's yelled at me before.
Oh, okay. So I couldn't pronounce his name either. Okay.
Hagelin back, gets that puck, sends it around behind the net. McCade Nicholas picks this up. Now, here's Ellick skating down with this puck. Nitrate over the blue line. Ellick in, backhand shot, save. Puck goes back into the trapezoid, grab by Gerald Woodruff. He tries sending around, it only makes it to the corner. Maverick Lloyd picks this puck up, comes up to the point, loses it. Oh, that was Brody Morgan. Brody Morgan, Alec Nitre, battling for that puck, trying to get it away from those two SLP players. This is boring. That puck comes free. Snap forward, goes into the slot, picked up there by Ethan Knight. Ethan sends this up, backhanded for Oren Preston. Preston puts this into the far corner. Will Frank there to get it. Frank saucers this up into the middle of the ice. Ethan Knight there, dumped in. We got a delayed penalty against Saranac Lake Placid. Puck goes all the way down, and that is an icing. And let's see who gets the penalty for what. Oh, no penalty? Oh, it was going to be icing one way, and then it ended up being icing the other way. That's what confused me. I thought it was a penalty. Oh, there's loose puck. Comes up to the point. Evan Harvey fires it. Blocked by the traffic. Grady Van Brocklin in the corner. David Montroy trying to get it away. Puck gets ripped around to the far side. Aiden Trimper grabs it there. Trimper tries sending this across the ice. It goes off of McCormick and down the boards. It's in the SLP zone, picking that puck up. Oren Preston. Preston moves that forward for Eli McCormick. Eli puts that on the side of the net, picked up by IHC, and out they come. Here's Nate Juarez. Oh, set that up, goes off the skate of Thomas Kilborn Hill on the far side. SLP trying to bring that out, and here they come. Aiden McCormick moving around, taken out by Killian McClendon. There's a shot taken. David Montroy save made roaring young. Ethan Knight puts his puck into the corner. Nate Juarez gets it. Juarez goes back towards the corner. Little pass to Trimper, doesn't get far. And there's another shot by Aiden McCormick, goes high, fired in low by Evan Harvey, goes all the way around. SLP can't hold it in. Ethan Knight grabs his puck, passes it over for Harvey. Harvey steps up, backhands that off the boards, collected by Tanner Bergen. Is that Bergenstock? No, that's Aaron Hagelin. Hagelin takes this back behind the net. Hagelin on the far side, passes this up for Nate Juarez. Juarez avoids it. A hit from Braden Foley, shot and a save. 9:49 to go in this 3-1 game that SLP is currently leading.
Aren't you wearing your other glove?
Because they can't write. Van Brocklin feeds this off the boards to Cooper Esposito. Coming in, Sam Miller, loses it. Van Brocklin punches this back. Loose puck, passed over, and Paxton Rose not able to get a shot off. Goes down, gets back up. Puck sent around onto the far side. Van Brocklin hustling over. Nice job. I love the aggressive defense In the corner, Paxton Rose gets us over onto the side of the net. Cooper Esposito trying to do something with it. Tried to put this out in front, blocked by Gerald Woodruff, takes this over to the corner. Ethan Knight there, guarding it with his skates. Cooper trying to pick that puck out. Sam Miller trying to receive it. Puck popped, gets around Ryan Bartholomew, passes this back to Braden Foley. Now back out for Braden Harvey. Chasing it down, Will Frank knocks this over to the side, chases that puck down, puts this behind the goal. Picked up by Brady Van Brocklin. He tries shuffling it up to Paxton Rose. Getting in the way, though, it's Braden Foley. Ethan Knight overskates that puck, falls down, trying to come back and play it. Picking that puck up, Will Frank. Frank feeds this to Paxton Rose. Rose dumps it in, and he's got to go sit down and get a drink of water. Ryan Bartholomew back to play on that puck. Tries feeding this up, caught by Killian McClendon. McClendon gives this over to Hagelin. Hagelin back over to McClendon. McClendon pushes this up for, Nitrate. Nitrate tries moving this around Harvey. Harvey doesn't fall for it. Back to Nitrate. Nitrate trying to get a shot off. Poked away the last moment by Gerald Woodruff. Nice check applied by Noah Thompson. Picking that puck up from behind net, Evan Harvey. He swings and misses. Loose puck. Can't be held in by Hagelin. Hagelin cycles this back in the neutral zone. McClendon plays this off the boards, tries to hit the official, but misses him. Harvey tried clearing that and does. McClendon feeds this over for Hagelin. Hagelin cycles this around, gives this back over to Killian. Killian feeds Nitrate. Nitrate being leaned on by Carver Bell into the corner. He's squished between Bell and Harvey. Puck comes out for Noah Thompson. Noah sends this back to the trapezoid for Nitrate. Nitrate's got Maverick Lloyd right there. Doesn't pass to him in time, though. Now it comes out. Lloyd fans on that shot. Puck picked up by Ryan Bruce. He loses sight of it. McCain Nicholas backhands this into the neutral zone for Ryan Bruce. Nice open ice check by Hagelin. Maverick Lloyd at the center line. Everybody overskates that puck. Picked up by Hagelin. Aaron puts us into the middle, turn back out, and Aiden McCormick picks this puck up. Aiden coming back for Saranac Lake Placid, takes that shot deflected off of Aiden Trimper. Aiden McCormick still with this puck, though. Through the trapezoid far corner, avoids the official centering pass. Shot taken by Eli McCormick, misses by a mile. Maverick Lloyd gets this up to Aiden Trimper's shot, save made. Scotty Nicholas. Maverick Lloyd keeps that puck in deep. Trimper puts us to the trapezoid. Grab there by Thomas Kilborn Hill. He tries to get that out. Lloyd trying to get that in. It's kicked out by Eli McCormick. Eli moving forward. Shot, save made. Goes up off the glass. Nethers goes in, pulls his puck to the corner. Rips this puck all the way around near side. Thomas Kilborn Hill stops this at. I'm having connectivity issues. Nate Juarez in the corner, gets this to Brady Van Brocklin, feeds this behind the goal, sent up into the neutral zone. Nate Juarez loses this to Aiden McCormick. Aiden on the far side, Carter Nethers chasing him down. Aiden shot, and nice block by the stick of Will Frank. Oh, I don't know if that was a hook or a hold or a trip. Can we give him 3 minor penalties? He did all of them. McClendon to Juarez. Juarez to the ozone. Cycles this around top of the circle. Back to Killian. Shot. Oh! Esposito almost with the tip. Nice catch save by Scotty Nicholas. These boys are seeing these players get away with penalties. They're just going to start laying their own. This game's going to get ugly. Face off. Push forward by SLP. Coming back to pick it up, Aaron Hagelin. Hagelin with it. Ryan Bartholomew chasing after him. Hagelin drops his puck behind himself for Paxton Rose. Rose tries passing it up. Grab by Evan Harvey. And this is knocked out into the neutral zone by Paxton Rose. Evan Harvey grabs it, sends this over for Braden Foley. Foley puts this into the middle, brought over into the ozone by Ryan Bartholomew. Forced over to the side. There's a check by Sam Miller. A gentle check. Puck dumped back in by Ethan Knight. Aaron Hagelin covers that puck up in the boards, waits to get checked, and does. Killian McClendon going after it, puck taken away by SLP. Now it's up high. Braden Foley takes that shot, gets deflected, drops down for Killian. Killian passes up, and Owen Lawrence fires this back into the corner. This comes out into the neutral zone. Evan Harvey dumps it in deep. SLP is going to take advantage of this opportunity to make a change as Killian McClendon fires his puck all the way down. Stopped by Evan Harvey, turned back. McClendon pushes it forward. Harvey back out. McClendon back in. Gives it back to Harvey. Harvey passes this puck across on the far side, lifted out into the neutral zone. Grabbed by McClendon. McClendon gives this to Brady Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin off the boards for, who do you give it to? Oh, Alec Nitre. Lloyd back to Nitre. Nitre into the corner. Goes through the trapezoid, looking for somebody to pass to. Shot taken by Will Frank. Save made, Scotty Nicholas.
In theory, if the puck, like, he just saved it, if they ended up blowing the whistle yet, and, like, let's say one of us came in and, like, accidentally, like, pushed the goalie into the net, would that be a goal? Because technically the whistle wasn't blown yet.
I think if you push the goalie into the net,
But,
it's
like,
goaltender interference.
No, but, like, let's say, like, someone got tripped and you were, like, sliding, and then the goalie...
Shot, save, Roaring Young, and he covers that puck up. Well, he didn't hit the goalie. He snow jobbed him. Snowed him. His stick may have hit the stick, but no, I don't think you could push the goalie into the net.
It was an accident.
I don't care. If I accidentally trip somebody, I still get a tripping penalty.
Whatever. Probably not, though.
Not with these refs. Aiden Trimper gets that puck from Nethers as Nethers wins that faceoff. Trimper in, shot, save.
That was an accident push, but his glove was out.
Right.
Close.
We almost found out.
Right?
3:06 to go in the second period. 3-1 SLP lead over IHC. Nethers in for the faceoff against Aiden McCormick. Referee, very nice, waiting for me to finish my statement. Now he's going to switch out and have his brother Eli McCormick take the faceoff. Nethers wins. Shot from the point by Will Frank. Doesn't go in. Nate Juarez sends this in deep, goes into the trapezoid. Aiden Trimper back to play it against Gerald Woodruff. Now Nethers has it. Nethers looking, trying to do something fancy. Woodruff fires this around, held in by Brady Van Brocklin. Trimper trying to get that. Woodruff trying to get it out, and out it comes with Aiden McCormick. McCormick gets himself around Cooper wrist. The puck goes off the post. Here's Trimper. Wide right, forced in, shot, misses, goes off the side of the net and back and all the way around. Wrist going after it. Cooper takes this back behind his net, fires it off the boards. It comes out into the neutral zone. Sam Miller is coasting around, wondering what to do, I think. Paxton Rose will show him. Oh, loses it. Miller, they're both offside, so they slide back out. Smart heads-up play. Puck gets passed across to McCade Nicholas. He sends this into the offensive end. Paxton Rose tries sending it out. Held in by Foley. Shot, save. Rebound drops down. McClendon puts it behind the net. Aiden McCormick picks it up. Aiden puts this up to the point for Harvey. Harvey passes this across. Shot taken by Owen Lawrence. Another shot, save made. Sam Miller puts this up. Owen Lawrence misses that puck. Hustling back, Evan Harvey. Paxton Rose drifts in as well. Harvey to Lawrence. Lawrence off the boards, held in by Esposito. Cooper pulls his puck over, out, tries to put this out in front. Rose can't get that shot off. Brady Van Brocklin trying to play that puck. Sam Miller. Come on. That should have been boarding. Van Brocklin misses, gets it the second time. 1 minute of play remaining in the second period. 1 minute remaining. Here's Esposito going in. Good job. Maverick Lloyd shot. Nicholas with the save. Rebound grabbed by Esposito. Esposito again, shot. Oh, tried going low and wide, and it went wide, too far wide. Puck picked up, Noah Thompson. Thompson backhands this in deep, 38 seconds. Maverick Lloyd going back, Ethan Knight on him. Ethan separates Maverick from the puck. They're coming in, Noah Thompson. Turn shot, save, Scotty Nicholas. 29.4 seconds to go in this second period. And I don't remember if the referees remember they're supposed to call penalties. Nethers and Aiden McCormick. And he tosses Aiden again, even though Carter moved first. I don't understand that. Eli wins this face-off. Eli sends this back. Ethan Knight back to pick it up in the trapezoid. Swings and misses. Noah Thompson trying to get it away, and does. Shot by Aiden Trimper, deflected by Gerald Woodruff, and that puck hits the Canadian flag, but it stands strong. Our neighbors to the north. Oh.
Stop.
I'm not allowed to sing.
No.
Nethers and Aiden McCormick are going to try to face off again. We'll see if the referee tosses Aiden. He might as well toss him now, just for fun. Oh, here we go. And Nethers wins that draw. And Trimper tried to sneak one through. Thompson, back to Will Frank. Frank sends us up. Noah feeds us over to Carter. Yeah, they're trying to maintain Aiden McCormick with it, and that's the end of the second period. So Saranac Lake Placid picks up 2 goals in the second period, and after 2 periods of play, they lead IHC by a score of 3-1. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, and I'll be back with fresh ice in about 10 minutes. Make it a great intermission. So now it picks up everything.
Yeah. I know. Unless you push that button. I wonder if Grandma Mars watching.
Oh, sure.
I told her about the games. She had texted me last night after Carter, and I said, Cameron's playing right now. You aren't watching it. She goes, oh, I did not know that. So then she went and found it, and I let her know about the game.
So if we actually put,
today.
if she leaves her phone on, and we put YouTube on her phone, and then put notifications on, then she'll get alerted every time I go live.
Or we can just text her, hey, we have a game.
Right, then we gotta remember to text her. I mean, like, the list of things I gotta remember to do before a game is lengthy.
Yeah, same. I literally forgot my earrings.
Add it to the list.
Yep. You know, for the home opener. Wait, I think I deleted it. I made a list of everything I had to do.
So I've got it written on that whiteboard behind me. If I'm just doing the tripod, things that I need. If I'm doing the computer, things that I need. Without the goalie cameras. If I'm doing goalie cameras, then I just need everything. I can't see it. That's my problem.
You old man.
And you?
Oh no, it went down the cat.
No kidding. Want some?
I can eat. Oh, this is the one that makes your hands look white.
If your hands are really dry. Yeah, you got rub it in and it goes away. It does wonders. It's so good.
My kid fell off the bed.
What?
During the night, I fell off the bed.
How? Did you kill her? I mean, she's so little.
She was laying by my feet, and I just like moved, but like stretched my legs a little, and then I felt like a. I felt so bad after, but then she was barking to get up on our bed.
Oh.
So Chris ended up waking up, and I threw her on the bed because.
So, Nina was laying on our bed. You know how mom sleeps in that sleeping bag when it's cold? Yeah, well, at 5 o'clock in the morning, she tried to get in it.
Oh my god. Carter won that face-off.
Nethers wins that face-off, and there is a centering pass tipped by Nethers. Oh, and he banks it in. It was a high stick. It absolutely was a high stick. It may have been a high stick, but it was beautiful.
I will guarantee if we replay that, it's not a high stick.
No, you don't think? Yeah. Go find it. Where did it be? I mean, the stick came over his head, so they instinctively were going to call it a high stick. But if the puck made contact below the crossbar, nice block, Noah Thompson. Way to square up, buddy. Nethers tries to get that out, and out it comes. Carter able to get that over to Aiden Tripper. Tripper shot. Oh, it just bounces wide. Went off the glove of Scotty Nicholas and bounced wide. Coming over, Will Frank has to play this back into the neutral zone. Feeds this over to Killian McClendon. He fires this back. Nethers got a piece of it. He goes off for a change, and that avoided the icing. Ethan Knight with that puck. Try and pass it up. Take it away by Sam Miller. Now Trimper tries feeding this over to Miller. Miller sends this in deep, and now Trimper's going to go off to complete his line change. Paxton Rose ties that up. Miller has a breaking Esposito, can't pass that puck to him as it got deflected by David Montroy. Killian McClendon going into the corner, has it picked off by Ethan Knight. Knight gives this to Aiden McCormick, who ices that puck as quickly as he possibly can. Here, let me see. Can you pull it up?
Yeah. It's hard. You like can't see his stick at all. You have to scroll to the.
Oh.
No, Dad, it's not YouTube. You gotta scroll like this. I'll do this.
Okay. Where the puck changes direction. It's over. Alec Nitrate weaving his way through. Nitrate shot. Oh, and he almost forced Nicholas back into the net. Boy, that would have made that freshie real happy. Is he a freshman?
I think so. I've never seen him before.
So, yeah.
Couldn't just put it back on himself?
If it's partially off, it's easier for him to finish kicking it off when the goal's about to go in. Nethers taking a face-off, wins another one. That one with ease. Back to Killian McClendon. McClendon ends up popping this into the corner. Aiden Trimper going in at the corner. Nethers picks that puck up. Turns, fires, save made, puck drop. and it is held in by Will Frank. Trimper again, shot. That goes wide, off the glove of Nicholas into the glass. And Will Frank again tried popping that back in. It gets deflected out. That's a tough pass by McClendon, but he stays focused. Will Frank able to force that puck over to the side. Check put on Nate Juarez. Puck goes through the trapezoid. Orrin Preston feeds this out to the point. Ethan Knight, sends this in deep. McCade Nicholas loses that puck. McClendon feeds this up for Juarez, loses it. Will Frank back plays that to Aiden Trimper. Trimper cycles this out in front of his net. Here comes Aiden. Aiden over the blue line, moving forward. Little toe drag on it. Goes off the skate of Thomas Kilborn Hill. Pass in the middle. Pass to Rose. Aiden Trimper shot. Loose puck. And it's buried in. Paxton Rose. With his second goal of the weekend.
Would that be assisted by Aiden?
IHC goal scored by number 3, Paxton Rose. Assisted by number 7, Aiden Trimper. 3 from 7, Rose from Trimper. Time of the IHC Cavaliers goal, 3:26. That's my birthday of the third period. And that puck gets deflected and hits the rafters. Score is now 3-2 in favor of SLP. It's weird, it's really cold in here, but my water seems to be evaporating.
I'm thirsty, okay?
Oh, and that puck gets ricocheted all the way down. No icing. It's 1, it's going too slow, and 2, it played pinball on its way over. SLP picks that puck up. Oh, tried centering pass to Harvey, misses him, and it goes right to Alec Nitre. Alec, drop pass to Sam, shot. And Nicholas with the save, laying on top of that puck. It's caught in his leg pad. More shots, that's all you need. They say from 15, like Miller got a second assist. Can't hear. Loose puck, backhand, and save Nicholas. Will Frank there, you know his eyes went wide on that one. He thought he had a shot. He did have a shot. It just didn't go in. Face-off won by Nethers as he gets tripped. Puck sent around, and Noah Thompson not able to keep that in. Here comes SLP. There's a nice check by Nate Juarez to stop David Montroy. Montroy fires that back behind the net, comes around near side, picked up by Trimper. Trimper feeds Juarez. Nate over to center line. Nate over the blue line. Nate with the shot, glove save, and Nethers waiting to see if it came loose. But it did not. 12:05 remaining in regulation. 3-2 is the score. Saranac Lake Placid leads IHC. SLP wins that draw. Evan Harvey receives the puck, takes it back behind his net, tries banking it around. Picked up by Nate Juarez, moves this in, and Noah Thompson holds that in. Is this Aiden Trimper? Trimper in the slot, shot, and a goal! Ties it up.
From Noah?
IHC goal scored by number 7, Aiden Trimper. assisted by number 6, Noah Thompson. 6 to 7. 7 from 6. Time of the IHC Cavaliers game-tying goal, 5:12 of the third period. Cooper Esposito trying to figure out what he's supposed to do with that puck, so he decides to pass it to Paxton Rose. Rose passes it to Sam Miller, but he missed him, and that's an icing. In hockey, we call that a bad pass. Miller facing off against Harvey. Miller steps around and gets that puck. It comes out into the neutral zone. Gerald Woodruff sends that back into the IHC end. Hustling after it, Will Frank sends this around for McClendon. He feeds this up, and Cooper Esposito picks it up at the hash marks. Esposito back. That goes off the skate of Ryan Bartholomew. Held in at the point by Braden Foley. Puck goes back to Will Frank. Frank trying to get that out. Ryan Bartholomew with it. He gets pinched on, and Paxton Rose able to get that puck out into the neutral zone. Picked up by Killian McClendon. McClendon over the blue line. McClendon, a little toe drag, and not able to get the shot off. That's why we put him on defense. Alec Nitrate loses that puck, coming back to pick it up. Braden Foley. He gives it out, and it's taken away by Maverick Lloyd. Shot goes wide off the leg pad of Scotty Nicholas. Nice save, Scotty. Ethan Knight backhands that puck up to Foley. Foley not able to get it out. Lloyd holds it in. Nitrate feeds us over to McClendon. McClendon gets removed by Ethan Knight. Nitrate in the corner, checked by Gerald Woodruff. Coming over to pick that puck up was Tanner Bergenstock, and that gets deflected, goes out of play. We'll have a face-off in the zone. 10 minutes and 1 second remaining in regulation. Nethers for the face-off, wins another face-off. Juarez had a hard time getting that onto the good part of his stick, but able to get it in. Oh, that bounces over Thompson's stick. Evan Harvey dumps that puck in. Roran Young stalls it back in the trapezoid. Picked up by Will Frank. Sends this over for Aiden Trimper in the corner. Trimper passes this back. I'm sorry, that's Brady Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin fires this up and Nate Juarez unable to catch that. Puck comes into the middle. Thompson feeds this to Juarez. Juarez brings this out. Puck taken away by Aiden McCormick. McCormick in. Shot gets deflected. Bounces harmlessly back behind on the side of the net. Trimper feeds this to Nethers. Nethers trying to get out. He gets checked at the blue line by Evan Harvey. Nice check by Harvey. It was. It doesn't matter. He wasn't. You can do that. Hands went to his chest. He wasn't holding on to his stick. Both of his hands were on the stick, then it would have been a cross check and it would have been bad. But that was a good hit. That one gets deflected, goes up into the netting.
You only hit him head on because he's not as fast and can't hit properly. Because he sucks.
Sam Miller coming in to take the face-off. Miller pulls his puck back. Esposito with it. Sends this around through the corner onto the far side. Ethan Knight over there trying to poke it by Paxton Rose. Ethan Knight comes back with it. Sends this in the air. Drops down and held in by Will Frank. He puts this back in deep. Esposito behind the net. Avoids a check by Gerald Woodruff. Esposito drops it back for Paxton. Paxton Rose at the bottom of the face-off circle. Gives this to Esposito in deep. Esposito comes up at in the corner. Boy, still battling. IHC still primarily in possession of this puck. Now it's pulled out by SLP. They can't get it out, and McClendon had it for a second. Slowed it down enough for Sam Miller to pick this puck up. Miller to Frank. Frank trying to get this by McCade Nicholas. Puck leaks out. Esposito pulls it, lost it. Now sends this over. McClendon moves this forward. Coming over. Oh, he gets checked by McCade Nicholas, and Nicholas ends up falling over almost into the penalty box. Will Frank shot. Glove save. Scotty Nicholas. 7:45 remaining in regulation. This game is tied at 3. Maverick Lloyd in the third. Puck held in by Brady Van Brocklin, sends this in deep. Maverick Lloyd trying to get in front of Owen Lawrence. He does. He gets position on him. Takes this puck. Lawrence still battling, though. Sends his puck in deep for Ellick. Ellick tries putting it out in front. Gets tipped away. Noah Thompson turned the wrong way. Couldn't keep that in. He dumps it in. IHC's got to check up on sides. While they do, this puck gets picked up by Owen Lawrence. Lawrence with this puck through the neutral zone. Owen on the side. Van Brocklin squeezes him off the puck so Noah Thompson can pick it up. Thompson trying to avoid Brady Harvey. Puck is loose. Thompson, Harvey has it. Puck goes to the corner. Ellick Nitrate back checking, going over to get that puck. And it's grabbed by Noah Thompson. Thompson cycles this back to his corner. Feeds it to Brady Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin to Lloyd. Maverick skates up with this puck. Passes it forward for Ellick Nitrate. Nitrate loses it. Has to come back in the neutral zone to play that puck. Here's Ellick now. Skating around Ryan Bartholomew. Ellick into the slot. And just couldn't pull that shot off. Nice stick check by Braden Foley. Foley with the hip check. Trying to play that puck from his knees and does. Brady Van Brocklin hustling, shows Aiden McCormick. Aiden McCormick, shot, save, Roaring Young. What a save by Roaring Young. Aiden McCormick tried to do this stop and come back and sneak it in the 5-hole like Connor Bedard did in his illegal penalty shot goal, or shootout goal from a couple days ago, but Roaring not falling for it. Oh, and Nethers gets tossed. So here's Tripper taking the face-off against Eli McCormick. Tripper wins. Puck comes back to McClendon. McClendon dumps it behind the net. And David Montroy goes over to play it. Nethers takes out Montroy. Will Frank picks his puck up, sends it around. McClendon tries feeding it forward. Taken away by Eli McCormick. Trimper back to pick that puck up. Trimper sends us through the air, knocked down by Nethers. Played by Evan Harvey, puts us back into the IHC zone. Trimper fires this across for Nate Juarez. Juarez skates it up, top of the circle, puts us into the middle, and neither Nethers nor Frank able to get to it. From the point, shot fired. Trimper, McClendon in to get that rebound. Juarez backhands that as high as it could go, and it hit a cable. That cable is there for for figure skating. So you can put a curtain over there, and that would be like backstage, or other stuff, I guess. Who knows?
Don't care too much.
Sam Miller taking a face-off against Braden Harvey. And it goes on net. Nice job by Miller. Had his stick wrapped up, able to flick it, though. We'll do that face-off again. 5:38 remaining in regulation. This time Paxton Rose taking a face-off. Pulls this over to Miller. Miller, not able to get enough. A nice stick lift there by Paxton. Paxton goes after that puck, flies into the boards. Puck comes out high. Slowed down by Braden Foley. He passes out to Ryan Bartholomew. Bartholomew trying to get around. Van Brocklin. Miller in the corner. Sam grabs that puck, sends it over near side. Cooper Esposito picks that puck up, skates it back into the corner in front of Brady Van Brocklin. Tries popping this up high, held in, and Van Brocklin gets it, feeds this over to Paxton Rose. Paxton passes this up. Cooper Esposito with it. Esposito has his stick lifted, turn, shot, save, Scotty Nicholas.
Should not have put ice in there.
But I wanted ice. Maverick Lloyd taking a face-off, pulls this puck over to the side. Tanner Bergenstock centers it. Shot blocked in front. Alec Nitrate almost came up with a miracle. Whoa! Ethan Knight's going to get rung up. Boarding hit from behind. Tanner Bergenstock still on the ice. He ought to stay there until this turns into a major.
It's only the third boarding this game. First one called.
Yep. Let's see if they call it boarding.
Probably not.
I call it roughing.
Cross-check.
Roughing.
Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, these refs don't know the rules. No reference.
So Saranac Lake Placid penalty number 6, Ethan Knight, 2-minute minor for roughing. Number 6, 2 minutes, roughing. Time of the minor penalty, 12:23 of the third period, and it's an Cavalier power play. Maverick Lloyd shot, save made, rebound drops down, and Nate Warr is not able to get it in, takes it back behind the net. Aiden McCormick there. Battle for that puck. McCormick goes over, it gets this, and McCormick's going to rip this all the way down, just wide of the net. Brady Van Brocklin back to play it. Leaves that puck for Aiden Trimper. Trimper feeds it ahead of him. Trimper moves his way into the middle. Trimper, shot, save. Trimper picks up the rebound behind the net, gives this puck to himself. Pushes it up for Van Brocklin. He fires it from the point, save made. Maverick Lloyd going into the corner to try to play that puck. Aiden McCormick there as well. He rips this around, held in by Brady Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin stuffs this around for Nate Juarez. Nate Juarez takes this to the corner, goes down. Nethers with the check on Aiden McCormick. Juarez, pass this out to the center point position. Nobody able to get there in time. Aiden Trimper races back to pick that puck up, get themselves reset from their zone. 50 seconds remaining. Nethers, has that puck poked away. Trimper picks it up, goes into the O zone. Trimper, Carver Bell, Trimper shot, save. Puck pops up high. Nethers pops it up and diving out and snatching it out of the air. Scotty Nicholas, and it sounds like Scotty's dad knows how to whistle because he just got really excited. It must have been the goalie's dad that whistled, right? Uncle, all right. I knew it was family. Sam Miller taking the face-off against Carver Bell. Miller wins the draw. Cooper Esposito's shot gets deflected wide. Will Frank takes this into the corner. Coming over to help out Paxton Rose, centering pass, nobody there. Now sliding up, Aiden Trimmer couldn't get a shot off Sam Miller's shot, that gets blocked. Puck goes over to the side. Miller feeds this in for Rose. Rose to Esposito, he can't get a shot back in. Oh, sorry, you missed it, but that's all right. Because McClendon missed it too. Sam Miller centering pass, and that gets picked off by SLP.
Here we go.
Clear. Teams are even. Coming out about Ethan Knight, Roar Young all the way up high. Feeds this puck up to Sam Miller. Miller gives this to Trimper. Trimper over the center line, over the blue line. Here comes Trimper, forced into the corner. Now back behind the net, looking for somebody to pass to. Feeds this out to Sam. Sam shot, save made Scotty. Backhand up off the glass. Sam Miller pulls this away, and it gets kicked out by Braden Harvey.
Oh
Whoa!
Are you kidding me?
Really? I think Braden and Noah are now dating. I don't think that was consensual.
No.
Gerald Woodruff back to play on that puck. Saranac Lake Placid coming back with it. Here's Aiden McCormick. Gets taken out by Noah Thompson. It's a trip.
Poor Noah is just trying to get through the day.
Let's go, White!
IHC penalty, number 6, Noah Thompson. 2-minute minor for tripping. Number 6, 2 minutes, trip. Time of the minor penalty, 15:18 of the third period. There's a minute 42 to go, and it's a timeout, Saranac Lake. So,
Poor Noah.
I think that was a smart play by Noah.
Oh, yeah. It was. Very smart. That's like the
Hun-
penalty that Carter got yesterday? Or Ogdensburg. I can't remember. He had a penalty like that. And it was for that same exact reason, or else they would have scored. Yeah, but poor Noah just got folded.
Yeah, I
His
mean,
poor back. I don't think your back's supposed to bend backwards.
So strategies are coming. So 142, you're going to have a face-off in the IHC zone. I would expect that this face-off would start with Scotty Nicholas on the bench and have 6-on-4.
Nope.
But it's not going to happen. I don't understand why they don't do that.
Is there something?
Let's go on.
What is happening?
I don't know. So anyway, it's a power play for Saranac Lake Placid. I think maybe they're going to make sure they win the face-off. Let's see.
They didn't.
And then they did, because then Trimper would have scored right here. Yeah. Fires this puck all the way down. Nether's going after. He's on the wrong side of Aiden McCormick, though. Aiden moving up with this puck. Aiden stops short at the point position, looking to figure out how he's going to do. Set up this power play. 3 high, 2 deep. They slide over into an umbrella. Aiden McCormick with it. Moves over towards the middle. Takes that shot. And Roarin Young catches the stick of
It was
Brady Van Broek.
Yeah.
But the puck goes out of play. .110 remaining in this game. 128 remaining in the penalty against Noah Thompson. Official didn't want to get hit by the puck again, so he blew the whistle. Here's a face-off. Puck comes back to the point for Eli McCormick. Eli to Aiden.
Oh, you're sticking there.
Aiden not able to keep it. Puck comes out.
See what happens when you
Chased
add
after
pressure?
Nate Juarez, right? Pressure is unbelievable. Puck makes his way to Braden Harvey. Harvey goes on the far side. Cross the blue line. What about Eli? Was offsides. Anyway, stealing that puck. Aiden Trimper. Trimper comes back behind Aiden. McCormick shot. Oh, just misses the corner. Rebound picked up by Braden Harvey. He sends this back in for Aiden McCormick. Aiden's going to get something set up. 35 seconds to go. Aiden passes up to Harvey. Harvey brings this puck into the offensive end. Brady Van Brocklin guarding Harvey. Harvey skates up to the top of the circle, gives this to Ethan Knight. Ethan with it, Brady on him. Brady gets that puck away, kicks it up, and out it comes. Trimper again. 15 seconds remaining. Trimper draws back shot. Oh, off the butt end of the stick. That's blocked from leaving the zone by Nate Juarez. Nate shot. Saves Scotty Nicholas. Well, one thing this game does not have is officiating. These bodies are flying everywhere.
Killing the penalty kill.
Aiden Trimper taking the face off.
They have 6.
Braden Harvey taking a face-off against Trimper. 5.8 seconds to go. Trimper wins this draw. Puck comes over. Will Frank's shot goes off the skate of Aiden. This gets put in the middle by Brady Van Brocklin, and that's the end of regulation. After 3 periods of play, Saranac Lake Placid doesn't know how to finish a game in only 3 periods. This one's tied 3-3. We're going to go into a 5-minute 5-on-5 overtime, except that IHC is down a player, 17 seconds, as Noah Thompson will sit out the rest of his penalty.
Why didn't Obey go in overtime? Why didn't Obey go in overtime?
They did.
What? Who won?
And then it's tied. So if this remains tied after the overtime period, it'll stay as a tie. To decide the tournament champion, it's going to be the team with the best record. If there are 2 teams tied with the best record, then they go by number of periods won. If they're still tied, then it goes by goals for. If they're still tied, they'll be co-champions.
So wait, what?
Co-champions.
Oh. So, we need to win. Won yesterday.
Huh?
I said we won yesterday. So if we win
No,
this... Oh wait, we
you
lost.
didn't. There's no way
I knew that.
IHC can win the
Did you say
tournament.
it's, the first one is by number of wins? The first, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, best record.
So if this ends up tie, it won't be either of these guys anyway. against Potsdam.
Right.
obviously.
Right.
Right. Man, it ain't gonna be
There's no way it could be IHC. Because if they even if they
have-
win, they
have
got to
a
win at a
loss.
loss.
Yeah.
Right. So
The only
That's
way it
too
can be
much
Saranac Lake
thinking.
is if Saranac Lake wins and Potsdam loses, right?
right. And then I don't know. Then there's math. Then you got to see like periods
Oh, no, I
won.
guess, yeah, because Saranac Lake and Obey would both have a win and a tie.
Right.
So then we go to the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
There's too much thinking. I'm glad.
Yeah,
I
and then we
got
got
to do
to see the score sheets and see who won what periods and yeah.
Third period shot chart.
Holy cow.
22 to 2. And did you get? You can't look at that.
So we looked it on hers, and it did look like he made contact about this high above the crossbar.
Really?
Yeah, show pull it up again.
Her stick might have started there, but when he hit it,
Well, his stick started like straight up over his head, and it came down. So
You're gonna have to rewind it.
I can see. So you come.
So there's sticks up there. There's the puck right there. Hitting his stick.
Hurry!
Just over. I think it was just over. I do.
Sadly.
All right, 5 minutes of overtime. 3-3 tie. Noah Thompson starting off in the penalty box for it's a 17-second power play for Saranac Lake Placid. There's the faceoff won by Saranac Lake Placid. Puck comes back to Aiden McCormick. Nethers keeping McCormick honest in the neutral zone. McCormick drops this back to Ethan Knight. Knight penetrates into the offensive end, passes over to Aiden. Teams are even. Here comes Noah. Puck is loose and swatted out by IHC. Here comes Aiden Tripper. Tripper stops short, winds up, shot, sees Scotty Nicholas. And that puck goes up into the netting. We'll have a face-off in the zone. So 4:28 to go now, and teams are even. My only hope is this game stays clean. We don't get chippy.
Was it getting chippy earlier?
And it's not even like it was getting, like the kids were getting chippy. It's just that they got away with this hit. So it's a little bit more, you know?
They were still crossing that line, so.
Absolutely. Noah Thompson misses that pass. Ethan Knight steals it. Noah all over him. Noah knocks Ethan off that puck. Ethan recovers, leaning, stretching, and coming over. Aiden Tripper. Tripper gets this puck, gets it back to that. Well, Nethers gets punched in the head. Ethan Knight all over. Ethan falls down. Nethers with the puck on the far side. Puck is stuck on the side of the net. Noah Thompson grabs it, takes it over to the corner. 3:48 to go. Thompson cycles this puck back into the corner for Nethers. Nethers takes it towards the trapezoid, gets wrapped up by Braden Harvey, recovers, gets this puck back to Noah. Noah sends this behind the net. Wow,
Gosh.
I don't know what happened to Carter there, but it didn't look normal.
Number 6 is an a-hole. That's what's happening. Hey! Are you kidding?
He called him.
Yeah, but
All right, so delayed penalty called, and there we go. We got a cross check against Ethan Knight. He was away from the play, and he just barreled down on Carter Nethers, who was in the slot.
on his neck.
So Saranac Lake Placid penalty, number 6, Ethan Knight. 2-minute minor for cross-checking. Number 6, 2 minutes cross-check. Time of the minor penalty, 1:47 of the fourth period. Overtime period. And this is exactly what we were talking about. Ethan Knight is an excellent player. He does not take cheap shots, but you keep getting away with stuff. You just keep playing harder and harder until you find the line.
Or you're just a dirtbag.
Nah, he's a good player.
think he's
Puck comes up high. Trimper with it from the center point. Shot fired. Save made. Scotty Nicholas. Sam Miller sends this in deep. Comes around near side. Picked up by Cooper Esposito. Esposito tried feeding that. Goes off the skate of Evan Harvey. Miller shot. Shoulder save. Paxton Rose couldn't get that puck down. Comes out high to Aiden Trimper. Trimper gives it to Coop. Coop fires it off the leg of Evan Harvey. Paxton Rose to Cooper. Cooper cycles this up to the hash mark. Passes it all the way across to Brady Van Brocklin on the open side. Puts this on the side and not able to get tipped in. Esposito comes in, trying to get that shot off. Oh! Paxton Rose got a shot off as well. And this puck gets cleared, gloved down by Trimper in the neutral zone. Trimper gonna hold on to it, wait for the team to change, and they do. Maverick Lloyd comes on. Lloyd centering past the Trimper. Trimper shot, goal! It's a game winner! Aiden Trimper. Who'd I say pass that to him?
I don't know.
I think it was Maverick. Right, Maverick, right? Yeah. So IHC with the power play game-winning goal scored by number 7, Aiden Trimper, assisted by number 19, Maverick Lloyd. 7 from 19, Trimper from Lloyd. And IHC Cavaliers have come away winning this game in overtime by a score of 4-3. So that puts IHC's record at 1 win and 1 loss. Puts SLP's record at 1 tie and 1 loss. And there's no way that either one of these teams can win the tournament. So thank you all for watching. Thank you again to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, Power Play Sports, Dupree's Cleaning Services, Exterior Cleaning, Top Notch Roofing, CNY.com, Glory Construction, Streamside RV Park and Golf Course, Divots Restaurant and Bar. Again, a 4-3 thriller here in Potsdam. IHC Cavaliers comes away with the win. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence. Thanking you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day, make it a great day.